Hi everyone, this is Lauren. It's been several months, I think, since I've posted a video. I have been just extremely busy, and I also have had Neptune squaring my Mercury, which has made me a bit disorganized and scattered, and I'm going through a lot of the ascension symptoms and all kinds of internal shifts, and I've been going through a very internal experience right now. I've been doing a lot of readings, and my main business has been very busy as well. I have a farm, and that's been extremely busy. So I just have not been able to get videos out. I miss getting videos out, and I have a few of my subscribers have missed me as well. So I'm gonna really try to get some videos out from now on. In fact, in 2020, I have set some intentions and goals as far as getting content out. It's been rewarding. I've been reaping the rewards of the content I've previously put out, and I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, well, now's the time to get some more stuff out there. We also have the strange YouTube changes that are coming up, and the December 10th cull of channels. Not sure if this is going to affect me or not. There some people are saying that channels that are not generating a big enough revenue for YouTube are going to get deleted. Basically, YouTube is coming out with a rule that says they can just if they decide that they don't want your channel on YouTube, they can basically delete it and also delete your Gmail as well, since it's tied into Google. Um, I don't know if this has to do with it does cost them money to store the videos. So I don't know if they're trying to do this if it's a money thing, or they're just wanting to legally remove channels that are causing them more problems than they're worth. So anyway, I'm definitely gonna have to look into other options if I lose my channel. And I do have a Patreon account. I don't have it activated. I kind of like set it up, and I don't have the time to do YouTube and Patreon right now unless I was going to try to get a bigger following on YouTube before I set up a Patreon. But if I lose my YouTube, I will probably be going over to Patreon. So you can probably find me over there if I disappear. Anyway, and then a lot of people know where to find me, though they're going to delete your Gmail account too. So anyway, uh, I am on Facebook. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. So you could always kind of find me there if I disappear. So anyway, enough about that. The energies we've had some very interesting. We just got through a Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, which was a very strange one. That was completely different than my normal experience with Mercury retrograde. I usually have things just kind of going on a total standstill while Mercury's retrograde. It's usually really frustrating for me because things will just come to a halt when Mercury goes retrograde, and I don't really get a whole lot. There's not a lot of movement or things moving forward. This one was completely different. Of course, I have a lot of things in Scorpio, so it went retrograde right on my moon in Scorpio, and it was completely different. I got all kinds of things were go. I was extremely busy. Things seem to speed up. I think we're still in the shadow period for that. Where is Mercury right now? Yeah, we're still in the shadow period. So it looks like we'll be in that for a few more days. So we're kind of moving out of that Mercury retrograde and Scorpio energy. Jupiter just moved into Capricorn, so that should make things a little more solid and structured for us. We're coming into this very intense conjunction with Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn. That will be getting tighter and tighter through December and January, and then we're going to get hit. It gets really, I think it tightens up right before the eclipse. We will be having an eclipse January 10th, but before that we have an eclipse on September 26th, 4 degrees Capricorn. So things are gonna be very shaken up. Things are gonna start getting a little. There's gonna be some shaking up of a lot of things. There's gonna be some tarot card tower moments. There's going to be some really, I know I use the word intense all the time. Powerful shifts, powerful purges. Um, you know, it's the next couple months, and 2020 is going to be a very interesting year. I mean, very, very powerful year for change and for getting things done. All this Capricorn energy can either restrict us or it can really help us manifest and materialize things. Sometimes both. Sometimes it kind of works both ways. And then the Pluto in Capricorn is transforming. So I'm seeing this Pluto in Capricorn energy transforming, and then Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn's right behind it. Jupiter's behind Saturn, and Saturn's adding structure, from is rebuilding. Jupiter in Capricorn is a rebuild as well. It's a little bit more. Jupiter's a little more philosophical in nature, belief systems, and it can bring in some luck. It's considered a lucky planet, a planet of luck, a beneficial planet. Saturn is very structure, so Saturn is form and structure. So after Pluto comes through and demolishes everything, Saturn's rebuilding, and Jupiter is adding some of the final touches and adding some positive energy to the experience. That's kind of my interpretation of what's going on right now. And then we're getting hit with the eclipses. So depending on where this happens in your chart, you can expect some changes in your personal life. Okay, I think if there's anything else I wanted to cover, Neptune went direct a couple days ago. I think that's all the astrology that I wanted to talk about for right now. And I can just go ahead and look into the energy and do some energy clearing and maybe talk some more if something else comes up. Right now we have Neptune and the moon in Pisces. So it's a very nebulous kind of day. It's a good day to tap into the psychic realm and other dimensions and all that fun stuff. The subconscious, the formless, it's all coming in for today. All right, grounds. Okay, I'm going to clear out all this energy it's been a while since I've done this kind of clearing. The YouTube clearing. I've been doing a lot of clearing. I've been doing a lot of clearing in readings. and I've come across some interesting things in my readings. I've come into a higher level of the Akashic records, and I've been into different healing centers that are, located in other dimensions. So move this energy out. Okay. Oop. Okay, now we have much brighter energy. That feels a lot higher vibration. That might be all I do for today. We will see if anything else comes up for today. Okay, downloads coming in from, it's like this higher level of the Akashic records, and we're having access to things that we were not able to access before. This higher level is coming in and downloading files that we haven't had access to. There's been a lot of that in some of my readings where I've seen that we've purged certain things out, and now we can. It's almost like the DNA that I mean, maybe it's linked. It could be linked to the DNA that is dormant, that people talk about being dormant. It's almost like it kind of has that feeling to it, where we have been shut off from certain energies, certain vibrations, certain power centers, things that we can knowledge, things we can kind of download. We couldn't download before, we can download now, and we're just able to connect in. We're making the connections now. The connections are forming now that we're not able to form before, if that makes sense. There are downloads coming in that we weren't able to download before because we've shifted. So we've shifted to a place where we can do this, and we've cleansed, we've purged out certain things, and certain things have been erased. Timelines have been shifting as well. There's been some major timeline shifts, especially the last couple weeks. So clear out all this that brings up as I talk. It brings up certain energies for clearing. So I'm going to clear that out. Okay. We're getting some more downloads are coming in, gold energies coming in, our vibrations raising. There's some really interesting shifts going on on the astral. So when we are on the astral, I'm going to do a clearing on that. I'm going to do a big clearing on the astral. Bring it up to present time. There's still a lot of past time energy in the astral, so I'm going to clear that. Okay, that's really huge. Yeah, there's a lot of energy in the astral that's keeping us, is kind of blocking us a bit, holding us down a little bit. Old pastime energy that we no longer need, that no longer serves us. So the whole astral could use a clearing. So let me clear that. Okay, that's going to process for a while. there are higher beings coming in to assist with the clearing as well. Bring in a higher energy, bring it up to present time. And then we're going to ground everything. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit of a divide between the earth plane and what's happening on the ethereal. I'm not sure what that's about. It's a divide. It feels like it's there for right now, just to, as we shift, for this shift we're going through. It doesn't feel like it's set up to block us entirely. It feels okay, for right now. We probably don't want it there forever, but it just kind of feels like it's not it's not really blocking us or interfering. It's just we're in the middle of this shift, and it's kind of there to help stabilize a little bit. However, I don't think I maybe I'll check back. Hold on, let me do a time thing on it. It was connected to some sort of time loop. So I just now it feels more it's it's smoothed out. Whatever it was trying to protect has smoothed out. There was a time it was kind of caught in a little bit of a weird time discrepancy, time loop. I would call it a time loop. It's difficult to describe really. It had something to do with the timing, and there was something a little off. So I just cleared that. Okay, so now it's basically smoothed out. It's blended out, like if you're an artist and there's a line and you just kind of blend it. It's blended now. Okay, so let's ground. I don't want to get this too long. Okay, so we will let this process through, and I will hopefully be back. I'll hopefully be back doing some videos. I definitely need to start doing this again. And I appreciate everyone who's supported me so far. It's been an interesting experience, and I know this isn't for everyone. So I'm glad there are some people out here that are that are into it. Anyway, hope everyone's having an interesting journey right now. 2020 is going to be it's going to be a very interesting year, as far as very powerful year, as far as I don't know, just being able to do things we weren't quite able to do before. It's going to be a breakthrough year. Breakthrough year. That's the word I'm looking for. So, okay everyone, bye for now.